Welcome to the investment markets overview for the week ending the 26th of November 2021. The minutes of the last FOMC meeting were released this week, confirming that interest rates would remain unchanged, at 0.25%. Meanwhile, in the real world, the U.S. 30-year mortgage rate, or the rate that most Americans pay, has jumped by about 12% over the past year from 2.9% par to 3.24% per annum. So not only is the current mortgage rate at 1,200% higher than the Fed funds rate, making the whole exercise of slavishly following the Fed rather pointless. It is also of interest to note the inflation of the Federal Reserve's balance sheet by a further $1.3 trillion over the past year to $8 trillion. This drives CPI higher, the major metric they are tasked to control at 2%. The overview includes the performance statistics for the main stock indices, which were lower across the board, as were the commodities covered. Whilst sovereign bond yields and the cryptocurrencies were mixed. Meanwhile, on the regional front, Americans' expectations for inflation over the short and medium term are at their highest since 2008. German power prices are surging thanks to incompetent management and planning. Whilst out east, the time taken to ship containers from China to LA have doubled to 62 days since January 2020. Half of the time is waiting in line in Southern California before they're allowed to dock, which is frustrating and inflationary. So there we have it, the markets are reacting to consumer price inflation worries, particularly the jump being recorded for the US and Europe. Remember, CPI measures are compiled and periodically changed by national regulatory bodies, often with questionable independence from political sway and whose makeup may not represent the true cost of living that matter to the majority of the people. A final performance table for the major stock indices since the year 2000 concludes the investment markets overview. A one-month trial of this 40 times per year publication is available for less than $15, or the price of just one decent cup of coffee per week. It's an ideal opportunity to grab the bargain discount for 4 publications. We strive to turn the technical into plain-speaking observations, backed up by factual charts and context. Join us for a guide through the maze of economic and market data via the weekly 5-page overview.